Okay, let's move to the first question. This first question is based on non-flow energy equation. So discuss about the first question. We already discussed about the theory, theory about the non-flow energy equation. Uh, I think the here non-flow energy equation. I think here if this is a system, for example, there is petrol or liquid or petrol or diesel or any liquid or gas inside this system. It will not flow. It will be in rest. I think that's the reason here non-flow. That's non-flow because flowing means current flowing, energy flowing. What's the meaning? Flowing means liquid flowing. What's the meaning? Water flowing, running. In our simple words, running. But here they will be in rest. They will be rest. I think that's the reason non-flow. Non-flow the meaning maybe non-flow. I said it didn't discuss about that. I guessed okay. I didn't. Uh, we are, we don't want. We just want. Now we have to. We are. Uh, let's focus on our exam. Okay. In our cooking class, we can discuss about very deeply in if we want in future. Okay. We have no time. Therefore, we don't need to discuss about a lot of things. We move to the question. Okay. That's why I did deeply. I will not deeply go another extra extra knowledge. Okay, we just focus on our questions because we have very short of time. That is the reason. Okay. The first question is during the working stroke of an engine. During the working stroke of an engine, the heat transferred out of the system. The heat transferred out of the system. Yes, therefore we already discussed in part one video. The heat is transferred out of the system. Therefore, Q will be minus Q is Q is equal to minus 150. Q is equal to 100 minus 150 kilojoule per kilogram. Minus 150 kilogram minus 1. This is the g- given data by that statement. Q is equal to minus 150 because heat transferred out of the system. Therefore, minus 150 kilojoule per kilogram of working substance. The internal energy also decreased by. Therefore, the internal energy decreased. Therefore, as we discussed in part 1 video, delta U will be delta U minus. Here we use delta small u. Mostly in commonly we use capital U, but here we use small u because this is here u is not u not kilojoule. No, you if they you if the you if they mentioned in kilojoule that will be capital U. But here small u because this is not kilojoule. This is kilojoule per kilogram. Kilojoule per kilogram. Therefore, small u. If they give the total energy like 400 kilojoule, we have to use capital U. Here 400 joule per kilogram. Per kilogram 400 kilojoule. Therefore, we use delta small u. Here delta U, not delta U, because energies per kilogram are given. If only energy given uh, capital U, here energy per kilogram. Therefore, we must use small delta U. Okay, please use small u. Sometimes they may reduce the uh, marks in exam. Okay, now the internal energy also decreased by decreased by 400 kilojoule per kilogram of working substance. What is the meaning? Minus 400 delta U is equal to minus 400 kilojoule per kilogram. Delta is equal to minus 400 kilojoule per kilogram. Because decreased by the energy, internal energy was decreased by 400 kilojoule per kilogram. Therefore, small delta U is equal to minus 400 kilojoule per kilogram of working substance. Working substance. Determine the work done. They ask that what is W. They ask that what is W. The question is W is equal. What is W? Yeah, the only double line. Okay. What is W? Determine the work done. Work done means W, and state whether it is work done on or by the engine. What is the meaning? We have to find first. We have to find the work done W. If the W is plus, that is the energy was the work was done by engine. Otherwise, if the W is minus, the work was not done by the engine. That's the question. State whether it state whether it is work done on or by the engine. By the engine or not by the engine. That's the meaning. Okay. From equation non-flow here non-flow energy equation. The non-flow energy equation we have already discussed in part one question. Part one video. Q is equal to delta U plus W. Here we use small w. In mostly commonly we use capital U for internal energy. Here they gave the data kilojoule per kilogram. They gave per kilogram. Therefore, we use small u because it's not the total energy, no, per kilogram. The internal energy of only per kilogram. That's why small u. Q is equal to delta U plus W. We already discussed A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Q, R, S, T, U, P, W. If you can memorize in alphabetic order. Therefore, you will not confuse. You will not confuse in exam time. That's the small trick. Now, what is the question? The question is W. Now we draw the diagram. This is the system engine. Okay, engine Q is equal to minus 150 kilojoule kilogram minus 1 per kilogram. Delta U is equal to minus 400 kilojoule per kilogram. Now question is W. Okay, according to the uh, according to the I think we don't need to write this but I I I say you but I think you don't need to write this. Okay, according to the first law of thermodynamics. According to the first law of thermodynamics. According to the first law of thermodynamics, we already know first law of thermodynamics is energy can't be created or energy can't be destroyed. Energy can be created or destroyed. We can create energy. Not only we can destroy the energy. The non-flow according to the first law of thermodynamics. According to the first law of thermodynamics, the non-flow energy equation. The non-flow energy equation. The non-flow energy. The non-flow energy equation. The non-flow energy equation. Q is equal to delta small u plus W. So, therefore, Q is equal to they have already therefore, we know W. Therefore, W is equal to Q minus delta U small u. Therefore, W is equal to Q is equal to minus 150 minus 150 50. Okay, 50 kilojoule. W is equal to minus 150 kilojoule per kilogram minus delta U. Minus what is delta U? Delta U is minus 400 kilojoule per kilogram. The units also same kilojoule per kilogram, Therefore, we can subtract directly. Therefore, minus 150 minus 150 plus 400 minus into minus plus. Therefore, 400 minus 150 250 kilojoule per kilogram. This is the work done. This is the work done. Work done. Work done. Work done W is equal to plus 250 kilojoule per kilogram. This is the final answer. Now they have asked that in the question asked that determine the work done. We have determined the work done and state whether it is work done on work done on or by the engine. We already discussed. W is equal to plus 250 kilojoule minus 1. W W is greater than 0. O W is positive. W is positive. O work done is you can write in any way. W is greater than 0. O W is positive. Positive. O W is W greater than 0. W is positive. W is plus work done is they are write that for W greater than 0. Therefore, the work done by the engine per kilogram of working, the work done was the work was done by engine. We can okay. You write like that. W is equal to 200 plus 250 kilojoule per kilogram. Therefore, W is positive. Uh, W greater than therefore W greater than 0 implies the work was done by the engine. If the work is W is placed, we have already discussed in the part one video. The work was done by by the system. Here the system is engine. Therefore, W greater than 0. The work was done by the engine. That's the final answer. Okay. We have discussed all the things. We here you must memorize Q is equal to delta U plus W. This is the very important. Not only we have to here mention that you must carefully apply the plus and minus. You must carefully check whether the delta U is plus or minus, whether the Q is plus or minus. You must very carefully apply according. We have already discussed in first video. Okay, first video we discuss about. Therefore, I will not I will not explain here. We in next video. Let's discuss about next question. Okay, bye.